question here from Jesse, who is from Australia, and he says that he's been loving the half guard series that I've been doing, and he has a question for his particular problem in half guard, which is that when he plays half guard, the person basically postures up and slices through baseball slide style through with the cut through pass, and he's wondering if I have any tips or tricks on how to stop that, and I says thanks in advance. So Jesse, thank you for the question, brother. And let me show you first off the position. I imagine this is what you're talking about, Jesse, which the cut through pass is kind of like the regular half guard here. The cut through pass is like kryptonite for it, because if I just try to play this regular half guard, he can easily cut through, and then the baseball slide is gonna look like this, and then he comes out in a really good position. And that's one of the reasons, guys, why I'm so big on this old school style position, because if I'm here low, if Chad tries to stand up, it's not really the easiest thing to do for him. Now, he can backstep on it, right? And there's some stuff that we really have to do from there, but that traditional cut-through pass, which is so nasty for the half guard, is very difficult here, and actually opens up some attacks for me. So, first off, Jesse, if you get to the old school half guard that we've been doing in the video series for the half guard, you should be okay. You should be able to fight the cut-through pass a little bit easier. Now, if not, let me give you a couple options here. So the first one, if he gets to that cut-through position, we're gonna start this spot here. Typically, we can pinch our knees on his ankle, and we can prevent the person from being able to get out of this position. From here, I wanna try to get up and grab around the pin here. You know, again, this is no gi, or this is gi, so it'd be here, and I would grab onto this hip grip over the side as best I can. If it was no gi, he would probably try to get under here, and that's gonna be a different battle, okay? And we can talk about that in another video. So we're here. The first thing I'm gonna try to do is try to re-grip this sleeve, and I'm gonna give him a little bump here. When you practice this with your partner, do a little 1, 2, 3, and see if you can get them going. Once they post, you should have them off balance, because now they're weight posted on the mat and not you, and you can come up to the top here. So a lot of times your basic cut through is gonna look something like this right here. He's pulling this arm up, pushing this hand down. So I'm gonna grab, and sometimes it's gonna be tough, so I'll grab really low. I wanna try to grab that hip as far as I can, but sometimes I'll be a little bit lower on his pant. From here, I'll take this hand and grab the sleeve. And again, from here, I'm gonna bump the knee forward to get him to post and come up. And then again, that'll get me out of that situation. I can try to advance my attack there, or I can regain the guard. One more really simple one, and this is one that I'll do when I feel like the person's cut through is too good for that, and I don't feel comfortable. So especially, you know, in the gym, Jesse, a lot of times you're gonna roll with people that you know have a good cut through pass. So when you feel that, if you feel them pop up, boom, let's go ahead and hide this hand and bring it back here. And what I'm gonna do is, let's say Chad starts to reach for it, and maybe I don't feel comfortable where I'm at, I just don't feel good in this spot. I'm just gonna come up and make space. I know that seems like a simple thing, but that saved me a lot. All we're really doing is being preemptive about it, bringing our arm up and then making space instead of staying here. Like if I stay on my side here, he can just crush me, right? But if I come up to my hip here, there's a lot of space now. So now, even if he was to slice through here without it, I can make space very easily because I'm not smashed here on the mat, okay? So again, 2 options, just to give you. There's more than this, it's just a start. Okay, he comes through, if at all possible, I wanna try to grab this far hip back here. He's got my sleeve. If I can, I'll re-grip on him, meaning I'm gonna take my hand, grip on that one. Bump, come up to the top. We got that one. Second one, let's say that maybe I don't feel comfortable with it at all. He cuts through. I wanna make sure I bring my hand in line with my body. Very important, watch this. I don't try to sit up. I take my elbow, right, and bring it up. Very important, I'll show you why in a second. From here, we can come up, hip escape, make space out of here, and then bring our guard back in front, and then either go back to half guard, or just re-guard into a full guard. And why that little elbow trick is so important is, watch this. Just lay on me flat, just dead. If I try to sit up, when I try to sit up with the elbow here, that's using these small little muscles in the back of my shoulder, which are not gonna be sufficient for getting me up. But if I take my elbow and bring it up here, I'm in a much stronger spot. So again, if you're especially in that position where that person's trying to put a lot of weight on you, bring the arm in line. So 2 options and a little tip on that arm there, Jesse. I hope that helps you, brother, with your problem with your half guard. Again, thank you for the question. All right, guys, so if you'd like to see more half guard techniques, check out this playlist right here. And if you'd like to see some other cool videos I've done, you can also check this out here. Also, if you have any questions about maybe half guard related stuff, just comment below and I'll try to do a video about it at some point. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.